Alright guys, this is going to be a much different type of video. It's going to be short and sweet. We're going to be looking at Gollum. That's right, we did find Gollum on a node. We now know his kit. It gives us some pretty cool implications, so we're going to show you that. It is a little bit in the whalier content right now, but we're all going to be seeing it probably in a few weeks for some of us, in a few days for others. But yeah, I thought this was really cool and I wanted to share it with you, so I hope you enjoy it. And here we go, guys. So apparently that is Smeagol slash Gollum right there on the start of chapter 3 of the guild campaign. And we have him available, or we can see him available anyway, on node 3.7. So this comes by compliments of my friend Mustang. So thank you so much, Mustang, for getting us this footage so we can check him out. And Gollum's like the boss on this node. So let's go ahead and let's find where he pops in. And it should be right after this part right here. Here we go, heading into wave 3, and Gollum is going to take the stage. Let's go. And there he is right there. So interesting things about Gollum. We're going to see his kit. We're going to go through his kit here. But he's not going to be spawning in as Gollum. At least I don't think so. So there's his kit. We're not going to read that just yet. First, we're going to see his passive, because his passive is the most important part. And there we go. So there is his passive, called Wretched Are We. So let's read this out. This character can target enemies with stealth. When attacking, if the target has stealth, gain 1 stack of paranoia and 50% chance to dispel that stealth. While as Smeagol, so he's a transforming character. I thought that was super cool. So he goes between Smeagol and Gollum. Very, very cool. And it opens up a whole bunch of things they could do with this game, like Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. I thought this was a really, really cool and a good glimpse into things that we might see down the road. And of course, guys, this is AI. This means when Gollum comes to the game, maybe this won't even be his kit, but this is where it is right now. And yeah, like his stats, all the damage we're going to see him do, which is crazy. That's probably not accurate for when we play with this character, but I just think it's really cool. So on spawn, it starts as Smeagol, I guess. If there are any hobbits or ring bearer allies or enemies, gain 2 stacks of paranoia. Now that doesn't say for each hobbit or each ring bearer gain 2 stacks. So I don't think there's gonna be a hobbit team, but maybe Frodo will get in here, or maybe Bilbo or other ring bearers. Maybe Isildur will come to the game at some point. Lots of cool things could happen here, and this kind of puts him in a position to play with a lot of different people. And we'll see how paranoia acts here. So when attacked, he's going to gain a stack of paranoia. On 10 stacks, transform into Gollum. So he starts as Smeagol, he gets hit. At 10, he turns into Gollum. While as Gollum, reduce incoming damage by 10%. When attacked, lose 1 stack of paranoia. On reaching 0 stacks, transform into Smeagol. So that's not how it's going to work here, but again, this is AI placed, so it's probably going to act different as to what Gollum will actually act like. The way it seems it's supposed to be is he spawns in as Smeagol. He gets 1 stack every time he's hit. At 10 stacks, he becomes Gollum. He has other sources of gaining paranoia on spawn, having a hobbit or ring bearer, and some of his abilities, as we'll see. And then when he loses stacks, then he becomes Smeagol again. All right, let's look at his other kit abilities real quick. We got to go backwards to find that. All right, so here are the abilities. Now this, I believe this is for Smeagol. All right, so stay back, attack the target for 230% damage, flip 2 boons, and this attack ignores armor. Now that's really cool. We haven't seen that yet. And then when he does his basic, he's going to gain paranoia. This should also apply to counterattacks. I believe most basics do. So that's another way to get paranoia. Slippery Shadow. Attack the primary for 270% damage and inflict stun for 1 turn. Yeah, stun, probably available turn 1. Stun's a very, very powerful bane in this kind of a game. And he's also going to gain 1 stack of paranoia. This attack is also unavoidable. So yeah, no nimble, no dodges from these elves going to be happening here. And then Gollum, gain 4 stacks of paranoia. So this is a way he can like really get those stacks faster. If the maximum amount of stacks is reached, that'd be 10. Gain might and deadly for 1 turn. Otherwise, gain might for 1 turn. So this is definitely Smeagol's kit, because the next part of this, and you can't see it, but we'll see it in a second. When using this ability, Gollum takes over. So those 3 abilities must have been for Smeagol. Now here we go for Gollum. So the basic attack, or I guess maybe the special, Attack the target for 270% damage. This attack ignores 100% of the target's armor. Lose 1 stack of paranoia. So this got to be for Gollum. The other one was for Smeagol, because for the Smeagol ones, we were gaining stacks. Now we're losing stacks. And that kind of flows with what we saw his passive to be. So he's going to attack the target. This attack ignores 100% of the target's armor. Now that's going to hit nice and hard. And then we hates them. This would be the special. Inflict vulnerable for 2 turns on the target. And attack 3 times for 105% damage per hit. Lose 2 stacks of paranoia. Now this would be his ultimate. Heal self for 3% of this character's max health per stack of paranoia. I mean, if you do this right away, is that not a 30% heal? That's pretty big. If there is 5 or more paranoia stacks on self, cleanse 2 banes and gain 30% turn meter. Lose all stacks of paranoia. Okay. When using this ability, transform back into Smeagol. I think this is such a cool kit. Now, yeah, I don't think this is going to make a Hobbit team, but maybe when we get this character, Frodo will be the only ring bearer / Hobbit that we pair with him, and Frodo can kind of hit hard, and he's fast. I don't know. I'd love to find a way to use Frodo Baggins. You know, one of the characters that got a lot of us into the Lord of the Rings franchise with those first movies. But this is really cool. And now his damage, this is AI. This is probably not what our Gollum's going to hit like at even power levels of what we see. Obviously, you know, in the top right, we see his picture. We don't see the power levels. It's one of the big gripes I have with the games. We don't see enemy power levels like we should. But we're going to see him take action here. So let me get ready to pause because he hits so hard. So right there, he just did 116% damage, reduced bleeding. It was blocked. I think that was supposed to be the basic. And that hit so hard. That hit incredibly hard, considering it was blocked. That's crazy. That hits. Okay, this is great. And now also you'll notice he doesn't go to Smeagol. He was never Smeagol. He's staying as Gollum. That hit was for 2,700. Let's back that up for a second. So he comes in. He hits Halbrand for 2,700 damage. That's so crazy. That's absolutely insane. So, and again, thanks to Mustang John for getting us this footage. He was telling me that this Gollum hit one of his characters for 4,500 and just demolished him. I thought that was really fun too. And then he's got one more attack in him. But yeah, you'll notice he's not going into Smeagol. We don't actually get to see Smeagol here. We just get to see the Gollum version over and over and over again. Going up and down and paranoia up and down. But it's great. And here comes an attack. 923, 923, hitting for 2,700 and 69. Nice. That's really cool. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. How do you like this version of Gollum, his character model, the kit, everything like that? Do you think transformations open up a whole bunch of doors like I do? Or is it going to be just Gollum and Gandalf will have his own 2 separate versions of the character, which is kind of what I think. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling about this guy in the comment section below. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.